This is John Davidson, and John played at Ash High School. He also played a little ODP soccer. He went to LC and played soccer in college. And then we've had John come out on several occasions and play 4v4 soccer, getting teams ready for competition. He would get some guys that he played college with and come out and play with the younger guys. And John, what do you see as valuable about playing small-sided games or 4v4 soccer?
It just breaks the game down and makes it simpler. Instead of putting 11 people on a field where you can kind of disappear during the game, in 4v4 soccer you can't hide. There's only 4 of you and you can incorporate many different things, so you're kind of forced to get involved in the game.
When you're playing 4v4, do you still have positions on the field?
Yeah, I mean, well, relative to each other. I mean, you can have somebody that kind of leans more aggressively offensively, and somebody who stays back more defensively if that's their comfort zone.
Right.
But
If a person or a player moves out of that position, does someone normally fall into that position?
and that's a lot of what 4v4 teaches you, is how to fill, how to create balance, how to make sure that everybody works together cohesively. Because if one man's playing in the back and he moves forward, somebody's got to cover for him, because if nobody comes back, guess what? They're going to score a goal.
Right.
So it teaches everybody how to work together as a team to create balance, and that's when the first defender, second defender, third defender, first attacker, second attacker, third attacker come into play.
Okay. And with the younger kids and not having coaching during the game, I know I coach a young team, and I'm probably one of the more vocal coaches at Crossroads. But do you see value in not telling a kid to get down the sideline on a throw-in, which in 4v4 we do kick-ins instead of throw-ins? But do you see any value in not having coaching during a soccer game?
Well, soccer is an expressive sport, and it's more of an art than anything, and you don't teach somebody how to go, you have to paint this way, or you have to sing this way, or you have to sound this way. It's whatever comes out. And if you want to play a ball this way or have fun, that's what 4v4 is for. It's have fun, express yourself, and just do whatever comes. And to not have somebody say, well, you have to play the ball this way, you have to dribble this way, you may have to make sure you pass it to that guy there, and just giving the freedom to just play and do what you want. And the best soccer players in the world grew up playing in the streets. They didn't have any money, so.
Well, you play golf also, don't you? Did you watch the Masters this weekend?
I did.
And who won the Masters?
Bubba Watson.
Did he have any formal coaching or?
No formal coaching, and his big thing is that he drives the ball 330 yards consistently, or whatever ungodly number it is, and he always attributes it to hitting a plastic ball in the backyard. And the one way he says that he had to do it is he always had to swing the ball further back, or swing the golf club further back. These little plastic clubs and plastic balls, to try to get as much distance out of them. So that's how he learned to hit the ball far, was just sitting in the backyard just doing it. So.
Do you have any brothers or sisters that play soccer?
Both.
Who's the best soccer player out of your family?
Brother.
I thought your sister was.
Well, she was the most accomplished.
Oh, okay.
She played competitively Division I, captain of her team, regional pool, ODP player. Was very, very accomplished. My brother had the most talent, didn't ever want to do it. He just was the best player.
Yeah. Did y'all ever play together in the backyard or anything?
All day. That was it. We borrowed an old broken net and fixed it together and put it on a clothesline and made a goal, or we'd kick against a wall, or different things like that.
Do you feel that there's value in street soccer, playing soccer in your backyard? Brazil, I think they play futsal in the junior highs.
Well, the advantage of it has, which is what 4v4 is good for, is that it's not structured, and it focuses a lot more on individual skill, because it sets you up on a lot of one-on-one issues, and so you learn to dribble the ball and you learn control with the ball, and that's the best way to learn, is kind of being selfish, especially as kids. you teach kids, you want to learn how to be a good soccer player, you got to learn how to play with the ball. I mean, we pass and we play defense all day long, but if you don't know how to dribble a ball or control a ball, then you're never going to go anywhere. So that's kind of what it does, and that's what the street is. It's juggling the ball and having fun and just doing whatever comes.
One more thing, you know, I had y'all come and play against some younger players to give them some high competition and let them to see how y'all play, how y'all attack, how you distribute the ball, how you move the ball. And do you find that 4v4 lends itself, if you have younger players that have decent ball control skills, can they play against older players on a smaller field? And why is it easier for them? Why is it easier during a 4v4 to match younger players against older players? What does just the nature of the small field do
Right.
for mixing teams?
Well, there's nowhere to go. So you're either going to dribble past them in 2x2, 4x4 area, or you're going to lose the ball.
And what would you say is one of the bigger difference between, say, a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old?
Strength and speed.
So what does a small field do for that?
It negates all that.
So in 4v4, would you say that you're able to, when you're assigning teams, if a young team is doing well, can you play them against an older team?
Yeah, let's see, why not? Play anybody. Play everybody. It's the only way to get better.
That's right. That's right. So on small fields, teams that play well together and have decent ball skills can compete with older teams because on a smaller field you can't. It takes away the sprinting,
Right.
the far kicks that the younger ones may not be able to.
Well, like you said, I did play soccer back in the day, and now if I play full field, I'm about useless. But I'll play indoor, or I'll play 4v4, or something like that, where it negates me being completely overweight and out of shape. Then I can actually play because I have the skill. I'm just not in shape anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, is there anything you would like to just sum up about 4v4? That when your experience playing in the past, what you like about the atmosphere or dislike about the atmosphere out
It's
there?
laid back. It's fun. It's good to just go out and not have a coach standing over you. It's good to go out there and just do it and have fun. And I mean, that's what soccer is. So that's why we love it.
All right. Well, I sure appreciate it, and I hope your little girl plays.